coming back at you. A pimp was watching some YouTube last night, watching one of my favorite channels, Reggie Collects, talking about new comic book day and some controversy. A pimp named Slaughter loves some controversy. And we got some controversy today for you because jealousy reared its ugly head here today on Reggie Collects. Here, check it out.
I've never actually said anything stupid. Don't ask my wife, brother. Let's talk about that S curl wig that you had on, where you were calling all the pimps and the players to support C3. Let's talk about that. You may not have said anything stupid, sir, but we got to talk about that wig. Scrolling through some of the comments here. See, let me. Wait, brother, you saw that wig. You saw that wig the same way that I saw that wig, and I watched it. I watched it a couple of times because it was hilarious.
You hate to see your comic book players and playettes. This man with his shiny bald head can't stand to see a pimp with some beautiful locks. Let him know. This type of hating can't be accepted in the comic book community.
Circumstances always wants to cancel Perry.
Haters gonna hate.
Butts.
What up? What up? What up? It is Tuesday once again, and we are back for another FOC and chill. I don't know. There's nothing burning in my heart this week. I'm not aware of any drama that we need to get to this week. So this is looking like a real possibility of an FOC kind of week. But we will find out. Link is in the chat. I've pinned it there. So if you would like to join, you have the option to do that. I've got a poll up asking, have you liked the stream yet? 73% of you have liked the stream. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. 27% of you are here for the hate watch. And I appreciate you too, guys. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it so much. There's not a lot going on with me this week, guys. I've been paying close attention to comic book YouTube for the past week, and it's pretty dead out here on the drama front. I don't have any drama that I'm burning in my heart right now. I don't know if any of you guys do. You can definitely jump in and let me know. I had fun on JP's budget collecting last night. If you guys haven't, I don't think I've plugged that yet on this show yet. So I should mention that I've been jumping in on Monday nights with JP's budget collecting, doing the cash or trash series that he does. JP's long been one of my favorite comic book YouTube channels. His 6-month look back, looking at the top 10 books 6 months ago, is my favorite thing to watch, my favorite thing to shop off of. So I'm always been a big fan of JP's channel. And it's real cool getting to jump in with him on Monday nights to do the cash or trash. So if you're not plugged into that, definitely check my man out. Always a good time over there. Christina, if you could link that, that'd be awesome of you. There's also my comic book dad on Wednesday nights, Indie Comics and Reviews. We're always doing the new comic book day show. And it's always a great time over there. We actually talk about comic books more than anything. He lets me shoot the shit there at the beginning of the show, and I can get a little bit of drama in there. But then after that, it's all comics, guys. So if you are sick of the drama, you're annoyed by the drama, then that Wednesday night show is a great show to check out with Lorenzo, Indie Comics and Reviews. And of course, Monday nights with JP's budget collecting. No drama over there. JP's not interested in that shit. So if the drama is not what you're here for, those two shows are great. And I promise I won't bring too much drama to it, so you can avoid it that way. As far as movies, I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. I don't know if you guys want to talk about Thunderbolts, but I enjoyed the latest trailer for that one. Looking forward to that, and very much looking forward to Captain America. I thought the Red Hulk stuff looked cool and interesting. I'm interested in the was it Isaiah Bradley story that they seem to be going on with. So we got that flipping me off backstage. We've got Perry.
What do
The
you
man,
mean?
the myth, the legend, the man who doesn't go a day without reminding me that he has 100,000 subscribers tablet from YouTube.
I never bring it up ever.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What's up with you, man? You got any drama for me this week? I don't have anything right now. I got nothing to talk about.
Unfortunately, no. No, I've been occupied the last few hours. I took apart 4 short boxes thinking I was going to organize comics, and I have comics laying around everywhere, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do anything now.
That's how it goes, man. It turns out to be more than you expected it to be. We might as well plug your new channel that you've got going. It's not a secret anymore, is it?
No. Yeah.
So we've got it is not me, guys. There's been rumors in the community that I'm the man behind the new channel, Comic Lore. Yes. But I am not. I have nothing to do with it.
He is one of 3 members of Comic Lore. It is official. Marcus has been working behind the scenes. We can let people know now. It's okay.
That is a lie. I have done absolutely nothing behind the scenes, but you guys are moving up, man. 43 subs already, which you got to be happy with that, right? That's decent growth.
Yeah. It's just pretty much just a channel to just like do comic book content and have fun with it, and not like have to worry about views or subs, and just like put out stuff that, you know, I enjoy. Yeah,
check it out, guys. And if you could comment on his video and let him know, does his Batman voice suck balls?
It's Marcus's Batman voice, not mine. Trust me.
It is not. It is not. Is Barry's Batman voice terrible, or is it good, guys? I need you to comment on his video and let him know. I think it's terrible, but you guys be the judge. Let me know what you think. Let's get to the chat, though. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, who's in the chat? Who's in the chat?
Yeah, I've been ignoring the chat, so let's get to that. We had GT Key Comic in early. Appreciate you as always. The man, the myth, the legend, Las Cruces, the winningest man in comic book YouTube, came in early as well. We've got the best mod and the CBC award-winning mod, Christina Payne, in the house, handling links tonight. Always appreciate you for that. And then she's plugging November 16th. We've got a Heroes for Heroes charity auction on Bronze Age Nerds channel, supporting Mission 22, a great cause, guys. So definitely check that out this Saturday. And we got Comic Lore in the house, also known as Perry Comics. Smash the like. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah. Smash the like if you could, or TK. Yeah, but TK's never in the chats like you are. So we got my homie Mark in the house, Legion of Comics. Check him out. Live streams on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights, and comic book videos all in between. Check my man out for sure. We got Eli G in the house. What up, my man? Will Bohr is here. Phil's Treehouse is here. I miss your face on YouTube, Phil, but I do appreciate you coming through tonight, man. Maybe today could be the Phil's Treehouse first appearance. Maybe someday I could get that first appearance. We're freaking 84 episodes in, Phil, and I still haven't got my first appearance. But
he'll be here for 100. He'll be here for 100.
We got my man, Dr. Von Hooch, Dr. Von Hoot, also known as DVH, also known as the CBC award winner. Shout out to the homie DVH. Check him out, man. Always a good time. And I appreciate you coming through, man. Always a great dude, great member of this community. I'm assuming you're asking who Reggie is since he's been gone. Right?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time.
I saw him yesterday, actually.
Did you really?
And because I was watching, and I can't remember what the name of his channel was, but I was watching Jim Mint, and Jim Mint mentioned that he has a channel. Reggie still has a channel going.
Oh, a new channel?
And it's not a new channel, actually. It's been here.
Okay.
And I went
like different than the Reggie Collects.
It's not Reggie Collects. Okay. It's actually focused on firearms. And so he showed off.
See that coming.
Soldier Tactical here.
Oh, okay.
Let me share that in there. But he shared I don't know anything about guns. I know absolutely nothing.
They should.
But he shared a dope gun, dude. I don't know what that gun is.
Oh, is that the 1911?
It's the World War II or World War I. I guess it's a 1911. But it's an old gun, but it's remade for today's time. Springfield Armory 1911. And that gun looks so sweet, guys. I didn't know Reggie was a comic book soldier and a wheel soldier, apparently, or a gun soldier. So if you're missing Reggie, he's still posting over there. You can go get it. You can go get your fix if that's something you've been missing, guys. Shout out to the homie Reggie Collects.
Yeah.
90 is in here. YouTube 90. And of course, he's got to hit me with the hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. What's up, 90? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through, my man. I sound so good. You can't deny it. Drew is in the house. He is dropping comic book content once again as well. We've got some of the OGs coming back through and gracing us with their presence these days.
Hell yeah.
And I'm here for it. So check out my man Drew Manchu on YouTube and Instagram as well. He's been dropping shorts, as well as Perry's been dropping shorts. You guys,
I seen Drew. He dropped a long form video, I think, on Absolute Superman. That was pretty cool, like a breakdown of the whole issue.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
so
that was pretty dope.
For all of you out here complaining about comic book drama, check these channels out. Support these channels. They're doing comic book stuff and they're pushing comic book stuff. So make sure that they get. If you say that's what you want, you got to show YouTube that's what you want, guys.
We know what they really want, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lie. We know it's a lie.
I'm gonna come.
We know it's a lie. I'm gonna come. We've got the great legend, also known as the great legend, in the house. What up, my man? Always good to see you. I appreciate you joining us tonight. We got Dope Comics in the house. What up, Dope? Thanks for coming through, my man. Perry, smell that cork. I don't know what that means, but
have you ever smelled a good cork?
I don't think so.
You should.
Mama, look at me. I made it 3 shows a week. Well, yeah, it's a bit much actually for no money. It's not, I don't know if it's something to brag about, really. We got Dope Comics looking forward to Toxic Avenger. And I
have you ever read that or seen the movie?
I saw the first movie when I was a kid. It's been a long time.
Because I read issue 1 and he looks disgusting, dude. I have no idea anything about this guy. I'm like, yo, he looks so gross.
Yeah. He looks gross in the movies too. It's kind of a campy, goofy kind of thing.
Sure.
At least the first ones is. I don't know what the new one is going to be like, but it's the dude from Game of Thrones. Why am I blanking on his name?
The little guy?
Yeah.
I drink and I know things.
Yeah, that guy. He's going to be playing Toxic Avenger, which I'm wondering how they're going to do that, right? Or because is the Toxic Avenger not going to be tall, or I'm not sure, but I'm kind of interested in that. We've got Dope Comics looking forward to it. We can talk about that, guys, if anybody knows anything about it, because I don't
Peter
know
Dinklage.
Well, that's his name. Why can't I remember that ever?
Thank you, Boar.
Thank you. Yes. Comic Lore in the building. That's right.
What up, Marcus?
One half of Comic Lore. We got Comic Cap Collectibles in the house. What's up, Comic Cap? Daymares is in the house as well. I just added Daymares to the Planet Comic Con meetup chat on Instagram because Daymares is coming to see us for Planet Comic Con this coming March, and I'm super excited. Hoping we get more people in. Pocan Joe, the homie, is always coming through. I think he's coming back to us this year. And we'll definitely be getting drunk.
Will he
again.
bring his robot voice?
We'll definitely get him drunk again. Can't wait to do that. Love that. But it's exciting to add Daymares to the group. And if anybody else wants to come visit us right here in the middle of the country, easy peasy, sign up now, guys. They already announced the first guest, which is Katie Sackhoff, also known as the Boca Raton. What's her name? Boca Raton, whatever. Very hot lady, and so she's the first guest that they've announced. Many more to come. I'm excited to see who else is going to be there. I'm not really into the celebrity guests. I know some people are. I'm really about the comic book people. I'm excited to see who we get in that realm, but we'll see. Look forward to that, though, guys. Plug in on that one and come see us, man. As we can get more people in here, the more the merrier. Bo-Katana. There we go. I knew I was getting it wrong.
Bo-Katan.
I'm Dr. Von Hooch after a few beers. Yeah, there you go. Wellbore knew it. Soldier Tactical. Perry, can you please say in your Batman voice, where is the trigger and why did you say that name?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Oh, just a maybe. Come
maybe
on.
Maybe in the Discord.
You
can't be the 7th person in.
Or, I mean, you could be. Right? You could be. Do you want to explain that, Perry, or you want to leave that alone?
I'll let Jigs address that.
I mean, I feel like 90 should address that.
That's true.
Actually. I mean, that's kind of 90s thing. But yeah, we'll put the Jigs Kingdom link to Discord in here as well. I keep using the wrong damn keyboard. Let's fix that. So Jigs Kingdom link is right there, guys. We're always hanging out in there, having a good time, shooting the shit, gossiping, talking about comics, everything under the sun. Come check it out. And he did. It's a thing. Toxic Avenger is a classic. Number 2 comes out tomorrow. He played a giant in the Marvel. I mean, you're right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
I forgot about that.
Protect your exhibitor passes, damn thief. I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want none of that smoke. Great legend. Bo-Katan. Yeah, it's Bo-Katan, not Katana. What are you talking about?
I said Katan.
It's Bo-Katan.
Because it's like a tan, but a Katan.
We got Kyle in the house.
I was hooked on phonics, damn it, okay?
Super Red Batman is in the house. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Schaumburg. What is Schaumburg?
I'm not sure.
But what up, Kyle? Good to see you. What else is going on, man? Are you dropping any more videos for Comic Lore? What's the plan? Anything?
Yeah, I'll probably do some shorts. I'm trying to get TK to do like a review video. That way we could like talk about our books and maybe do like a top 10 or something of books that we read. But yeah, that's about it. Just the audio comics, pretty much. TK is doing some new stuff. So
Benny Compton is in the house, one of my Discord brothers.
What up, Benny?
Me and Benny spent a lot of time together these past couple of months. We've done a lot of discussing. And
yes. He's also a fireman. You know, volunteer firefighter. Whenever he needs to be called in, he will rush into duty and put out that fire.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking? Okay. Oh, yes. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah. Benny to the rescue. But yeah, Benny's a great dude, guy. I love hanging out with him, guys. You're missing out in this Jigs Kingdom Discord, man. Always a good time over there. Comic Chef is in there. I want another one of the Jigs Kingdom homies. Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you coming through. All right. Well, it looks like we might be having a FOC kind of week.
Yes, we're talking comics. Let's go. My first time on the show, too.
No, is it your third? Yeah,
my third, but I guess it's my first.
Your first appearance. I looked at it, yeah, and apparently I'm not the greatest at remembering first appearance because I was like, Tony, first appearance, and they're like, no, he was on with John and JP a while back, so that was not his first appearance either. So I get a little overexcited about first appearances. This is actually Perry's third. My bad, but that's true. Third time's a charm. Am I right?
Yeah.
Even if you can't be in the Discord, we post daily notes so everyone can be caught up. That's true. If you're not able to hang out in the Discords, if you come into the Discord, check the voice channel chat. 90 has been posting minutes for Chaos and Comics so that he keeps up on everything that goes on throughout the day that he missed. So even if you're not plugged in, you can be plugged in thanks to 90's great bullet points that he's been posting for the past 3 days now. Sounds like it's time for coffee with cream. My black coffee days are over. I finally got creamer again.
You're doing so good.
And I don't want it, dude. I'm not a man. If
telling you got a little butter in that bitch, stir it around, you're good.
Dude, I'm happy to have my French vanilla creamer. That's a nice thing. It doesn't matter what kind of coffee you get me because it's going to taste like French vanilla anyway. It doesn't matter what brand you get me. It don't matter. Link to join is in the chat, Kyle. It is pinned to the top of the chat. So you should see it right there under the poll where we're making sure everybody hit that like button. Help out the algorithm. Oh, we got Shop for Comics in the house as well. Check my man out on Instagram. He's been building the Shopverse. I'm a member. Are you a member of the Shopverse, Perry? You don't really. Maybe. So I guess you don't really rate like I do in this comic book community, you might say. I mean, you're not even part of the Shopverse, dude. Are you even part of this community?
I'm pretty new, actually. I just got here. I'm very new to YouTube. I only have 40 subscribers, dude. This is all new to me, okay?
This is where he's
around for like 2 months.
This is where he sneaks in that he has 100,000 subs on his channel. Go ahead, buddy. I know you're doing it.
What do you mean? Oh, by the way, Lobo, just put that out there.
Yeah. What was the what's the list of Perry's top heroes and villains? Is Lobo both answers?
Yeah. Lobo is the greatest character ever. Okay, that's just fact.
And now, a metrosexual Lobo? You're a big fan?
No, that Lobo doesn't exist, okay? That was just a bad fever dream. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, dude. It's ridiculous.
Only drink black coffee unless I get an occasional mocha. See, you're a better man than me, John Stout, because I need that creamer. I was trying to kid myself. I was in there. I was like, man, maybe this isn't so bad. I was lying. It was terrible. I was trying to lie to myself. It didn't work out, though. Glad they finally fixed Perry's lighting after the hurricane.
Yes.
What are you
always
doing?
Come off. Oh.
You're supposed to be in bed.
How's it going?
I know.
You should
can't
go to
hear
bed.
me.
Thank God he can't hear you, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say something funny.
I can hear you.
Hey, you need to go to bed. What's up?
I ain't gonna go to bed, Dad. What is he picking up tomorrow?
I just want somebody to sleep with me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna come to bed here after the show, buddy. All right, you need to go to bed. Okay, go.
Okay.
Close my
You
door.
sure about that? You
Close my
sure
door.
about that?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Where the hell is his mom at anyway? Jeez.
She sleep.
What's up? She probably is actually. What's up, Kyle? Thanks for jumping on, man. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I saw your show with Madam a little while back. That was a good time. Thanks for doing that one.
Yeah.
Lobo, nice.
I'll be
nice.
on that.
Okay, so can we get a Lobo Perry? That sounds fun. A Lobo Perry in the Shotverse? That sounds like a winner to me. That is my son. Yes, that's my little guy. Very proud of the little guy. He's a little asshole, but I'm still proud of him.
One of Marcus's few achievements in life.
I like a little titty in my coffee. Then he knows what's up. The real question, where the hell is your mom at? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. What's going on with you, Kyle? You got anything you want to report to the masses here? Kyle, you there? Did we lose you?
I'll be on that.
Okay. All right. Well, while you're doing that, I think we might be looking at an FOC.
Real quick, look how cool this is. This just came in the mail today. Now I could complete my trilogy. I got my the Midtown Superman.
Ooh, that's nice. Did you like it? Have you read it yet?
Yeah, I think it's probably my favorite out of all three, honestly.
Really? Interesting. Yeah. I'm hearing most people
there's a
say
lot of meat there. Yeah, a lot of people are like Wonder Woman. It was cool today in Legion's chat. He was asked to chat what their favorite of the three is, like ranking them. And it was so cool to see like everybody had a different opinion, you know?
That's the beauty, right?
Yeah.
Well,
that's how you know they're all good.
Was there a consensus or it was
a lot of Batman love, a lot of Batman, but a lot of Wonder Woman too.
Yeah, I need to read. I haven't read any of them yet. I haven't even got Absolute Superman yet. I haven't been to the shop, but I'll be there. I'm not going to be able to go tomorrow either because of work, but I'll be in Friday and I'm going to read all that stuff and get caught up for sure. I'm excited about it. I know we talked about the All In special Monday night, last night. And that book is going under the radar, right? If we're getting all of this excitement,
all the first appearances in it.
Yeah, Absolute Superman, Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman. These are not their first appearances. So if we're getting excited about these books, then the all-in special shouldn't be cover price, which it is right now. So if
that's what got me hyped. Once I read that, I was hyped for Absolute. I was like, yo, I can't wait for this Batman, dude.
That book
that was good.
It's way under the radar. And I said it, I don't say a lot of straight cash homies, but last night for that book, it's straight cash because like it may go nowhere. It may mean nothing, but it's a cover price book. So it's worth a flyer if you ask me. Now, I don't own any yet. I need to go get one. But if I find them for $5, I'm going to buy a few of them for sure. Just because, it's a whole new world. There's a lot of excitement about it. And there, 10 years from now, there could be a future to it, right? I might be selling those books for a profit in 10 years. Winning. Kyle, have you read any of the Absolute stuff?
No.
Not yet?
I
thought for sure you'd be hype about the Superman.
I haven't been going out lately. I'm
Very good.
so far. I'm so much behind my comics.
It happens.
Yeah, I'm perpetually behind on comics because I'm a binger. Like I haven't watched Penguin because I've been waiting to binge it, which it's time to binge it. I waited to watch Agatha so I can binge it. I'm a binger, and so that's why I'm always behind. But looking forward to it. I was kind of wanting to binge the Absolute books, but I'm with all the hype. I'm kind of feeling like I need to read them now.
They're good, man. They're good.
Yeah, I need to jump in and follow along with everybody else
But
instead
Penguin, you definitely should watch it. It's good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, so since we don't have any drama this week,
FOC.
let's go ahead and take a look.
Don't get it.
Let's go take a look at some FOC books.
Ooh, let's fuck.
I'm gonna start with and let me put this over here actually, so I'm not confused. Let me fix that. Let me fix this. All right, here we go. All right, so I have been feeling a little.
What's going on, fellas?
What up, Drew? Are you here just in time for a little FOC?
We're
ready to
FOC.
We're about to fuck up in this.
I think that just means that nobody said anything racist this week.
Yeah, shucks, right.
There's always next
Dang
week.
it.
At least not that we caught.
Yeah. So, Tin Can Society. Is anybody reading this book?
No.
My
I've never
comic
even
book.
heard of it.
My comic book dad Lorenzo has been singing the praises of this book, saying it's really good. He's been making me feel a little bit of FOMO for it. So that's one that I've been thinking about.
What issue are they on?
It's on issue. What is this?
It says
Issue
4 of
4
9.
now.
4 of 9.
4 of
Okay.
9. So yeah, it's a ways in.
9
but
issues? 9? I mean, give me 6 or give me 12. I don't need 9.
Yeah, that is a
9.
weird number. But yeah, I guess nobody's reading that one. But that's one on my radar just because of my comic book dad's been singing the praises of it.
There's only 9 issues to keep us from getting a $10 trade. I think that's the deal.
This is one I don't quite get. We already have a Gunslinger series going. Why are we getting another one?
These are his deadliest tales.
Yeah,
apparently
they're just more tales of the Gunslinger.
Well, I guess the difference for this one is that these are based in the past.
Tony,
what up, Tony?
Hey,
Good to see you.
Tin Can is a good read.
There we go. We got another backer of Tin Can. If you're interested in a review of it, my comic book dad at Indie Comics and Reviews did a great review of it if you're interested in it. And yeah, it's definitely on my list. Jimmy Palmiotti is writing this one, which is interesting to me. I know he has got some fame from writing Westerns like Jonah Hex. So he might be able to, he might kill it with this, but I don't know if I need another Gunslinger book. Is anybody picking this one up?
cool cover, but probably not.
Is anybody reading the original Gunslinger book?
I tried, man. It's a little.
I'm of the school of thought that Spawn was really, really good for like 6 issues. And
You're not wrong.
It's just been going and going and going ever since.
Yeah, it's great art. It's not always the best story, but it is always great art, and it's $3 for a really high quality book. So I'm a supporter of it, but I am way
It
behind.
looks like it's
so I'm reading it.
$3.99 for the Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger.
$4 right there.
Yeah,
$4.
this one is more expensive than the normal book. It looks like.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me know in the chat. Is anybody picking this one up? And John Stout says he's reading it.
Okay.
$5 is indeed $5.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and look at that. Perry out here
I
influencing
don't know how to
people.
spell special is all I've learned from reading that comment.
I didn't
Perry's,
even know.
Perry's out here influencing people. What, that dirty influencer?
No, for real. I read that all in special. Perry was reading it. Was it on Discord maybe?
Yeah, I was on Discord.
You're like, I'm reading this. And I'm like, what are you reading? And you're like, all in special. And I was like, is it good? You're like, yes. And I was like, I went and bought it the next day.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I added a lot of DC books to my pull list. We're reading Batman on a regular basis now. I'm reading all
Batman's
the
so good
Absolute
right now.
stuff. I'm reading Action Comics is weekly, and I've been picking that up. And Superman I'm reading as well. So, that's what, seven books I think I've added to my.
Did you read
A lot of
154?
DC.
Yes, I read one.
Tell me that wasn't like my jaw dropped at the end. I was like, "There's no way, dude."
You know what? I'm a little bit lost still. We'll see where it goes, but I like the reveal.
Yeah.
Honestly,
what are they doing
really
with the
Superman
character
stuff
though?
they've been doing? Who knows? Who knows? But like, there's nothing that you can do to Batman and his, cast of characters that you can't undo, or like Tom King would have ruined Batman forever. So like, you can write 100 issues, and then like that another writer can come in and be like, yeah, not so much.
What up, Cliff?
Hey, what's up, Cliff?
I saw
What up?
FOC and I got so excited I barely knew what to do with myself. My nipples
are-
were so hard.
Oh, yes,
I'm
we
gonna
are
go in
actually
class.
discussing a little bit of FOC here. Are you picking up any Gunslinger or any Spawn's books, Cliff? You don't seem like a Spawn kind of guy to
I'm
me.
not a Spawn kind of guy. I'm really not.
Really,
And
you
it
look
remi-
like a Spawn guy.
I have so many things that need to leave this house. I'm drowning in my own misery over it. And one of them is I got some signed Spawn prints for Durs, and that was like in July.
So you're terrible, is what you're telling me.
Well, it's not like I got him from as a gift.
Yeah,
Been a little over a season, That's,
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
it'll make
Cliff
a
ships
nice
quarterly.
maybe a nice Christmas
There
arrival.
you go. For your-
Hey, Christmas gift.
what is it when you get something? You rewrap it? What do you call it?
I'm not regifting; they're for him.
Yeah, but they're not birthday anymore. They're Christmas.
Well, no, it was never a birthday. It was just for fun. It was just like, oh my God, look at all this Spawn jersey.
Go with it, will you?
All that fun and use it for Christmas.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Go to bed.
Find some fish out.
Not yet.
Oh,
I'll be there
almost.
Marcus, are you sure that's your kid? He's too cute.
He looks just like I did when I was a kid, except for the hair. I didn't have white people hair, but
He looks not
other than
tired.
that. We also got G.I. Joe. I know a lot of folks are singing the praises of G.I. Joe. I am not on any of the
I'm not on
internet.
any of that
I'm
stuff.
just getting the prison cover. That's it. And I'm
I want to
not-
read the first one tomorrow. I've never read G.I. Joe, so
I
I'm gonna
got
give
that.
it a
I
stab.
snatched that Brett Booth cover today like nobody's business. I was
So are you-
like,
Did they start the G.I. Joe series proper? Because
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yes.
They did Destro and they did a Cobra Commander
yep.
book. and
Issue one hit stands tomorrow.
Okay,
the
so I'll
character-
probably
who's
pick
the
it up.
Character underneath Duke.
Oh, what's her face?
Looks like the Baroness. But
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
not.
It is Baroness.
But I thought she was a bad person,
I thought
right?
she was bad.
Well, first of all, we
of
all
all,
know Homegirl is a double agent in the comics forever and ever.
Yeah,
Nothing
you can't
has-
trust a woman.
Yeah. Really, Marcus? Really, Marcus? Can we, you know
That
what?
was not. Whoa! That was not me. That was Drew.
No, that was me.
That was Drew.
Drew!
Come on, let him cook.
Drew,
Let him,
I
man,
only speak from
Drew.
experience.
let him cook.
Oh my God. Speaking from experience. We don't want me to speak from experience.
Hey
Show
now.
us those
Why
beautiful
not?
colors.
Hey, maybe we do.
I'm gonna come.
This is
Where's
this
the
is
button?
a nice
Oh,
GI
I just
cover. Are you on all of Energon then, Cliff? Or are you just doing GI
No,
Joe?
I just grab what I think is important. Like obviously I'm gonna grab J. Joe #1, but I'm gonna grab the most beautiful cover too in my eyes.
Okay, hold on. I wasn't ready for you to do that. There you go. Oh, that is nice.
Oh,
Who's the artist on that? You said Brett Booth?
Brett Booth.
Yeah,
Love this fucker. Love
They should
him.
carry that gun. Cool, that's huge.
that is
Yeah.
very nice.
You can
man.
handle a lot
Have you
of-
read it? Have you read it yet?
I did. It's decent.
That looks like a
The thing is, like,
cover
I've
of
never.
Wildcats.
If I were crazy about GI Joe, I would probably love it. But I've never been crazy about GI Joe or Transformers. So, like, if they're good reads, I can't deny it. But it's not like, oh, I must go back because my connection. Whereas, like, I'll read Superman in Action Comics even when it sucks because I'm like, well, it's Superman. I'm gotta be there.
Yeah,
No, I
feel
understand.
that.
I got
Keeps me on the X-Men
Thundercats
books.
because of growing up with it, and I'm like, I might drop the bloody thing.
Nobody
I
was-
like Transformers. I haven't read any of the GI Joe stuff yet. I haven't read any of like the connected Energon universe stuff, but I have been liking Transformers.
Transformers is good. Good read.
It is.
Yeah.
good.
for some reason, the 80s cartoon stuff, it just doesn't hit for me. None of the Dynamite stuff has interested me, and GI Joe stuff is just not. For some reason, the cartoons that I
Dude, when were
watched.
you born?
Marcus, did you try Space Ghost?
I've heard that was good, but
Yep.
no.
That one
It's
is
like
like
Batman
the
in
real deal.
I heard Space Ghost is a lot more like a traditional Golden Age hero story.
Yeah.
Yeah, except like it's gorgeous and like you feel you actually feel some enjoyment when you're reading it.
Well, it does give
Is
you.
that a shade at Golden Age?
It does give you more relationship between him and the kids. They're just not there as teenagers, right?
Hmm.
So you get how he found the kids and how he's connecting with the kids.
Marco Fela? I'm not familiar with him, but I like this cover.
Nice cover.
Follow.
Yeah, that is nice.
Follow.
Uh-oh. I know there's a ton of DWJ fans out here. How are
I'm
we feeling
enjoying
about
that. The second
how
one
we
gave
feel-
you more information. I enjoy the second one. Is that number 4?
This is number
Yeah,
four,
number 4.
yeah.
Oh, this is the cutoff, right? This is not.
Yeah, so this doesn't go on sale until December 18th.
Okay.
So
That'd probably be worth a trade read for me.
Yeah, I would say that.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's out of 10. I'm not.
All right, but individually, it's
I guess is it going to be 2 5-issue trades, or are they going to put it all in one giant trade and charge me $48 for it?
I like these covers. These are nice. I'm not sure. I'm pulling this one, but I have not got to it yet. You know, like I said, I like the binge, but I am looking forward to this. I like DWJ. I don't like him as much as other people do, but I do like him. I enjoy his stuff. I just don't enjoy it as much as other people seem to.
I don't think his writing is as strong as his art is.
Hmm.
And I think that his writing paired with his art is his strongest when he cartoons the entire thing. That way you're getting a full vision from him. But
yeah,
I noticed
the stuff he does with Corona is pretty good.
Jorge Corona's a fabulous artist. I think he's fantastic. I like the stuff he did with Scotty Young. I like the
Middle
stuff
West
he
Love
did
in the
by
Dark.
himself. Yeah, I mean I dig all that stuff. So I'm a fan. But I think Daniel Warren Johnson. I think he's best when he's one-stop shop.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
We also got the Moon Man, which had a lot of hype on its first issue because Kid Cudi is apparently writing it. I don't know how much he's actually writing it, but his name's associated with it.
Yeah.
Is anybody on this one? Did anybody stick with it, or did everybody drop it?
I don't even know who Kid Cudi is.
I saw Kid Cudi in concert once.
I hear good things about it. My comic shop owner is a big fan. And it's in the same universe as as the Radiant Black, I think.
We got people calling for the end of the FOC here in the chat. We'll see if it actually happens. CJ might bring the drama.
Is Cudi
He's been
writing
done.
this?
They're saying, and I asked this question before.
He's got like a story by credit.
He's getting credit for writing because it's right there. But I always have how much is Keanu Reeves really writing Berserker, right? Like, I wonder how much are they just using the name to sell books as opposed to the name actually being involved in writing it. I am curious about that. I wonder I'm sure that the answer probably varies.
I find Kid Cudi to be incredibly talented. I did see him live, and live performance is not one of his talents, but I do enjoy his music.
What up, Jag? Good to see you, my man. I like that first album is one of my favorite albums, but I haven't listened to him past that first album. Really,
Seriously,
I love
Kid Cudi's this person. That's actually somebody.
Yeah, he had Radit.
You would if you heard a couple of his songs, you would probably notice them from being in commercials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, he had Rat-a-tat on so many of those songs. Anybody remember
That Pursuit of
Rat-a-tat?
Happiness song? That's probably his most.
Oh,
famous.
that's a good one. Yeah, another one.
Yeah,
Okay,
up and away.
All right, sing it for me. How's it go?
I don't know. how to
I'm
sing.
on a pursuit of
happiness, and I know
wanna-
everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold, but hey,
Careful.
I'll be fine.
Careful.
Okay, this is terrible. Go look it up.
You're killing it, Marcus. I don't know what you're
Still lost. Still lost.
Somebody
Put the wig
sent
on.
him
Put
a
the wig
vinyl.
on.
He wouldn't understand how to use a link.
My favorite Kid Cudi song is the song that he has with is it Twista? Yeah, it's Twista. off that first album. But that whole album's got a ton of great songs on it. But it looks like no one's actually reading this book. I haven't heard anybody really talking about it. The next book I've heard a lot of people talking about. I haven't read it myself, but I've heard a lot of buzz. Anybody have thoughts on the Power Fantasy number 5 coming out?
It looks ugly.
What's it about? I don't know.
I don't know anything about it. Is anybody on? This book has gotten a lot of buzz. I think it got optioned or something, right?
Oh, that's what's got buzz.
It's Kieran Gillen. It can't be bad.
Yeah,
I like it.
I was gonna say. I mean, I know people are actually reading it and enjoying it.
Yeah, I know.
If the interior looks like the cover, I'm probably not interested.
What about that cover? That's a nicer one,
That's
right?
a cool color.
Sure. What's that? He's that guy from what's his name? It's gonna drive me nuts now. I had a joke, but I don't remember my reference.
Oh, wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
man. You know, it's just as funny as it would have been if nobody laughed at it.
All right, is anybody getting this?
Rockefellers.
Oh, the
I mean-
Rockefellers, yeah.
I'm interested in it because I like Tomasi and I like Manipul, so I don't see any way that I probably wouldn't enjoy it. And I hear that it's not very tied into the Ghost Machine stuff.
It's tied in just enough so
See,
that
I'm not reading any of that other stuff.
right.
so-
But like the point is like when it comes together, if you're reading everything, then it's cool, but it is their story.
Yeah. There's something makes me feel dirty about putting any sort of money in what's his name's Jeff Johns' pockets, but
Why?
oh, he's a talentless hack, and I don't like anything.
Oh
about
my
it.
god! Oh,
What the
he's
hell?
Thomas Hack? He's
Yeah,
Thomas
I haven't read anything that Jeff Johns has written since his Teen Titans run that interests me even a little bit.
Okay, let me breathe.
Okay,
The Teen Titans run, I love. Did you not enjoy JSA? Was that like a thing?
I haven't read it.
His JSA is wonderful. His
See, Cliff,
original, his new one
I have
liked
like
too.
like it's like movies for me. Like I have rules. Like I will not see a movie if Sandra Bullock is in it because I know I won't enjoy it.
What?
I have a
Okay.
rule about Will
I-
Smith movies.
I
I just
am
don't
feel-
watch them because I know that I'm not going to enjoy them.
I am so. Did you say Kevin Smith as in you've never seen Dogma?
No, Will Smith.
I've never seen.
Oh,
said
Will
Will
Smith.
Dogma's a great
Oh,
movie.
Yeah.
Dogma's
Oh,
a great movie.
I love
Oh,
Kevin Smith. Even his
Dogma
shit
is wonderful.
is
Tony,
decent.
when you remember to be on the council on Monday, we can talk a little about Dogma.
I want to apologize. I blew that off, not even knowing. Honest to God, I was like, oh, I'm doing like I had no clue. Honestly,
And the way you
Am I
wrote
gonna
in the
get
chat,
canceled for
I'm
hating
here,
Jeff
I'm
Johns?
filing comics, and I'm like, bitch, you're supposed to be on the screen.
so I make sure.
I email you. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Because I have no. I'll go off stage and I'll tell you the whole thing for the past couple of weeks. What the hell I've been going through.
You don't have to
No
tell
clue.
me. I understand, Tony. I already understand.
Been busy. But anyways,
Comic-
so I'll be
comic-
getting Rocketeer. I'll get Rockatellas at least the first one. We'll see after that if I like it.
Drew, you should
I'm-
give it a shot, and you should. I don't even know. what to
I
tell
like
you.
Peter J. Tomasi. He's one of my favorite writers. I like Francis Manipul. I think his art is phenomenal. He's also I like when he writes his own stuff. But I haven't dug into any of this Ghost Machine stuff outside of the first
Shut
issue
up,
of
Harry.
Geiger, which was a definite we're not buying.
So
this.
wait, which first issue of Geiger, the original or the one from the launch?
Geiger #1.
No,
You didn't like Geiger?
From the
From the-
original,
I read Geiger #1, and about halfway through, I said, "Oh, I can put this in a bag and board and never have to touch it again."
really?
What? Geiger's
Yeah.
my favorite one. That's actually
That's
my
cool.
favorite
All kinds of people like all kinds
that's
of
true,
things.
that's
It's
true.
just not for me.
one. No.
I'm not a fan of Jeff Johns. I think that like the stuff that he's done in DC in like the last decade has been detrimental to DC. I think that Doomsday Clock might be one of the worst events in
thank
the history
you,
of comic
thank you.
books.
That is one of the ones that I,
I think
absolutely can't stand.
Three
But-
Jokers was one of the most masturbatory like promotions and releases
nothing.
of a fucking nothing burger in the history of comics. I think that like his Dark Side War stuff was okay, but like for the majority's sake, just not good. His Justice League was not good. Everybody wants to talk about his Green Lantern run like it's the most epic thing ever.
Thank you
And I
again.
can just look at the fact that Jeff Johns did it and think, oh, I don't need to read any of those thousands of books. I don't need to try to collect any of that
You
stuff.
don't
I
need to
just
try
don't
to collect
care.
it, but all of his Green Lantern events were fantastic. The War of Light, banger. The Blackest Night, phenomenal. Brightest Day, they were heading towards their reboot, so say
I
hold
feel
your
like
total.
Evil's Comics is going to hate me for saying this, but Doomsday Clock was not only terrible because it was terribly written. I think Gary Frank put out some of the worst art that he's ever put out.
Okay, I'm
Everything,
not going down
every
that
single
darkness.
picture,
No,
every
Gary
single
Frank-
panel is just overworked and scribbled over, and it's just
Gary Frank.
why does Dr. Manhattan have tiger stripes on him every time he's been drawn? I call him Wiggles McScribbles. That book is unconscionably
The
bad.
Firestorm issue
every
was
direction.
fabulous. But in fact, it's Gary Frank's art that sold me on the Firestorm issue, where Superman is like, I believe in you. You can do this.
It's literally 12 issues about Carver Coleman. And who's Carver Coleman? It doesn't matter. And that's why that whole fucking book doesn't matter. It's terrible.
I mean, you're right. Don't get me
I
wrong.
literally, I did a review once, and I'm not even sure, it's probably not up anywhere anymore because it was on the Comic Cast channel, and Boogie doesn't do any comic content anymore. But me and Comics Misexplained, Jason, did like a 45-minute review of Doomsday Clock, and it was literally just 45 minutes of him saying, I like it, and me calling him a fucking idiot. And when I went back to edit it, I felt so bad for the way I treated him during that review that I tried to apologize and, hey, you want to do that again? And he's like, no, we're good. Just put it up.
That was nice of him. But I was going to say, and I've never cared for it, and I thought the release schedule for it was horrible. So experiencing it in real time was dreadful. But I still go back to it, and I don't enjoy it. But nothing. Currently, my number one, like, please, let's summon the pits of hell to burn every copy on the planet, is Dark Crisis. But I love the artwork. I love Daniel Samper. I love him dearly, and I love his artwork. But the storytelling is just absolutely out the freaking window and in the gutter.
I
But
feel like
yeah,
a lot of that stuff came from DC when so much stuff was great, and then all of these events just ended up being bad. Like, I really like, so Johns had a big hand and wrote the Rebirth issue, right?
Yes.
Leading into Rebirth.
Yep.
Basically just trying to undo Flashpoint.
Yes.
Which was okay. The Rebirth issue, I don't think is a seminal issue, but I like what it did.
Yeah.
So I really like that Rebirth run. But like when they're like, oh, well, then there's this Watchmen stuff. I'm like, oh, well, what is that going to be? And then the Button came out, and the Button was garbage. And it's like, well, what are we doing here? Well, we're doing nothing.
Yeah, they did.
We're going to push it. We're going to push it. We're going to push it.
Crossover.
Yeah, and then by the time that Metal was coming out, which was a way better event than Doomsday Clock was.
The first Metal.
Well, I liked both Metals. I really liked Death Metal because I think that Death Metal gave me every ending I needed for every corner of the DC universe. Where literally until Perry talked me into reading the All In special, I didn't read anything in continuity in DC for like 3 fucking years because they gave me endpoints, and I was like, this is cool, I'm done. What happened to the Flash family? A, B, and C. This is cool, I'm done. What happened to the Green Lanterns? Well, they all fucked off into space. This is cool, I'm done. Right? So it's like everything, like the Bat family, everything got wrapped up, and every sort of corner of the DC universe got itself an ending leading into the end of Death Metal. And then I was like, this is cool. I don't need to read this anymore. And I loved that about it, and until now, I wasn't reading any DC at all.
So
it saved me a bunch
Brother
of money.
John said, "I'm in Identity Crisis," but you know what? Identity Crisis can suck contextually, which it does, but at least it tells a coherent story, which Dark Crisis really doesn't. You know, if I need Mark from Legion of Comics to constantly co-reference and explain this convoluted mess to me because I can't just pick up the comic and enjoy it, it's a problem. It's a big problem.
That's fair.
Is anybody reading the Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. Go ahead. No, I'm done.
I was just gonna say, is anybody reading the Sacrifices? I've heard
It's
many
a
people
book
talk about
I
this
should
one.
be reading. I picked up #1. It was good, but the thing is I'm a slave to the man. You know, I keep going back for more Superman, Spider-Man punishments when I should just say no, and I should just pick up the Sacrificers and have a good time.
It's Remender. It can't be bad.
Right? And the first issue was pretty great.
Yeah, I
It's
haven't.
like 13 in. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this was one that I did not jump in on, but I have regrets about it because I do love me some Rick Remender. I also love some Jeff Lemire. And,
Minor Arcana.
I do too, but I can't get into his art.
I don't mind his art. I really loved his art in May's book. Actually, I feel like it fit really well for that book. But I get not liking his art. But for me, his art always works with his books. Like I felt like it worked for Fish Flies as well.
Yeah,
but it's just I think it's just a Jeff Lemire thing, though. I
feel like a lot of times I read a Jeff Lemire book, and if he's paired with a great artist, it ends up being one of my favorite books at that point in time. And then when he writes his own stuff, I'm always like, it's all right.
Yeah, that's a nice cover right there for B. Who is that on the art?
Cool.
Megan Hutchinson. Isn't that Donny Cates's ex-wife?
It is.
Yep.
Friend of the Comic Corps. What a lady.
What a lady.
What a lady.
Shout out to the Comic Corps. We got Absolute Batman #3. A lot of excitement for this book. That is I know not everybody likes the Nick Dragata art, but
can he use the whips as stilts too? Is that what he's doing?
The cape, the cape does, dude. It is so outrageous, and people are eating it up. I'm not eating it up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like I'm buying the first few issues just to have them.
You don't like it?
No. It's like it's not doing it for me.
What about Wonder Woman and Superman? Do you like those?
Oh, I enjoyed them. I actually enjoyed them more than I ever imagined I could enjoy them. And I was actually on another stream earlier with Kelly Thompson. She's very reclusive, so of course there's like no video of her in the live stream. But I told her how much I loved issue 1 and how I love Wonder Woman having a bag of holding, and she's like, "Who wouldn't want to have a bag of holding?" And I'm like, "Yes, girl." So love that. But this is like, I don't even like it's fine. Like it's different, I guess. But like, I'm not saying it lacks interest, but like I already am not a big Batman fan. And that Bat Axe bullshit is really bothering me.
I didn't like that either.
Like, let me take my emblem off and turn it into a battle axe. Battle axe. Can't.
Where does he put the stick? Where does he put the handle for his axe?
I don't know. He's got
in his utility belt.
Ass.
Come on. Why are we asking silly questions? It doesn't matter where he puts it, right?
How about that the cape does so much weird shit? How about that? Like, it's just, that's
that cover's been done before. Maybe a different angle if it's been done before.
It has. It's sweet. I like this cover from Clayton Henry. You don't like it? That looks dope to me.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it is good, but like
I'm reading the shit out of Action right now, though, too, and that's been really good. And how long is that going weekly? Is this
I think they want to get to 1,100 before Amazing Spider-Man. I think that's like the goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've really been enjoying it. I think the Supergirl backups are really good. Yep. I haven't, all of my shorts have been about the Phantom Zone story, but like, I mean, I'm liking all of it. I think it's been really solid. The art's been great. Mark Waid writing Superman. Yeah, give me more of that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't get himself in too much trouble spouting off his political opinions and then he doesn't lose his job. But
I doubt he'll lose his job.
He's been saying he already cut his out of pocket shit. And I don't necessarily disagree with him, but like, come on, man. Just write the superhero stories. Put an allegory in your Action Comics story so we can all learn from your opinion and don't just talk about it on Twitter.
Shut up and dribble, am I right?
You just use your art, I don't need to hear your opinions.
But
use
he's
your art.
a little bit devastated and heartbroken, and he has the nerves to be honest about his feelings. And
he's a lovely man. I've spoke to him on several occasions. He's been nothing but gracious with me and his and his time. And I just want to keep reading his Superman. So just whatever he can do to make that keep happening.
Yep.
What up, sicko? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate the hate watch, my man. Is anybody on Batman Silent Night? I haven't heard anybody.
I love it.
Really?
I love me some Christmas shit. And I have extra motivation that I'm not going to talk about here to love Christmas this year even more.
Oh, vague book, vague tube. That's a nice cover right here from Federici. I love Riccardo Federici, man. He's so dope. His stuff always makes me want more Last God. Like, come on, just give us more.
Yeah, that was good.
That was fire.
Yeah, it was decent.
Dude.
Really
Every
like
time
that.
I see his stuff, it makes me want more of that. I know a lot of people sing the praises of Batman Superman, World's Finest.
Yep.
That's some nice Dan Mora art right there. I know
The
Legion
problem with World's Finest is that Dan Mora is no longer doing interiors.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
interiors haven't gone to hell yet.
They haven't gone to hell, but it's not Dan Mora's interiors. It's like
I get it, but like
Yeah.
I'll give the newbie a chance.
I
His name
really,
can't
really
remember off
enjoyed
the top
that
of my
book,
head.
mostly because of the Wade writing, but like watching Dan Mora go from all the stuff he was doing at Boom to
Heyo.
just basically doing pre-crisis DC universe or post-crisis DC universe, like pre-New 52, that era, like where World's Finest kind of exists in a vacuum, was really cool. I think that his character designs are just out of this world.
That's a nice DNA cover right there. I like that one.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's gonna
Put
have my DNA
that
on
cover.
it.
Yeah.
Hey!
Heyo.
Speaking
one
of
too.
DNA, yeah.
Right.
What was that cover?
Why stop there?
What was that cover? Was
The-
that Catwoman?
this one?
No, it wasn't Catwoman. What was that cover? Was
Oh,
that
that's
Batman?
Batman Superman World's
Batman
Oh, I
Superman
get
World's
that one.
Finest.
That's nice.
Nakayama.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's enough. Well, if you order it now, you get a discount. FOC,
Boom.
baby. Yeah, that's a nice Catwoman right there. Is anybody reading Catwoman? I'm not.
I get once in a while I get a cover.
Ooh, this looks like another DNA, but it's
No, I'm
not.
slowly opening the door to the DC stuff. So
Heyo!
that's
Are
a
those
Cho
1 in
cover.
25s, 1 in 50s?
I love those Cho pen and ink covers, man. They're so great. The ones he was doing for that Tom King Batman run were so freaking cool. Man, I love that.
You can tell who that artist is. Who can name him? It's pretty obvious.
Is that my team?
Oh, Bermejo.
Bermejo. Yeah.
I was going Bermejo.
You can always tell Bermejo. And here's one that I am on, and I am big on this one. Little
Yes.
Dark Knights
Very
of Steel
good.
all winter.
Very good read. Very good.
Yes. I'm looking forward to number 5, right?
I like this better than the original Knights of Steel.
That's what
I think-
everybody's saying.
I think I do. I liked the first run, but I do think I like this better, actually. I agree with that. And I love this.
Is this
this
Tom
cover.
Taylor?
Yes, Tom Taylor.
Okay.
That's nice.
Look at this freaking
That's a nice
cover
cover,
right
badass,
here,
yeah.
dude. Bjorn Barons killed it on this one.
Is that a regular cover? Is that a 1 in 25 or anything like that? Or if it's a 1 in if it's a ratio, I don't pick them up.
No, it's a B cover, man.
B cover, yeah.
What was that, Kyle? Oh, you out of here? Thanks for jumping on, bro.
Nice- it was nice meeting you, Kyle.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, Kyle. Nice
Take it
meeting
easy, Kyle.
We also got this cover, which I like.
you. I like it one
And
better.
part of the fun of
yeah.
reading this is trying to figure out who people are. Like, I had no idea who the kid was.
That's
Apparently,
Alec. That's Swamp Thing, isn't it?
Swamp Thing. Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know enough about DC to know that's who it was. I had to look it up to figure it out.
He doesn't look very swampy to me.
Yeah.
He's got a
He
swamp.
will
ass.
though. He will. I didn't. It
It's
took
going
me
to
a little-
develop swamp ass by issue 6.
It took Perry told me that the main bad guy is Mr. Freeze. I didn't. It didn't click.
All winter.
Oh, it didn't
Yeah, you
click
mean the
for
guy
me
who froze
either, but
everything?
duh. Yeah, in hindsight, duh. Yeah.
I haven't read it, but I kind of got that from the
Yeah.
covers.
I'm not up on DC
I'm-
like that, so
I
I'm
hear
not-
that this Jenny Sparks is good too.
Yes.
I
Yes.
kind of like this cover though. That's kind of nice.
And you don't need to read anything else. Yes, I love it.
I recently read the what's that? The Authority.
Yep.
Recently, it's probably about 8 months ago or whatever. And that first run of the Authority is ass terrible. The second trade is really good. But the first one is just like really, really strange and very, very 90s in a lot of ways. And I did not like it. But I did like Jenny Sparks. I thought Jenny Sparks was a cool character. So I'd like to know more about her.
I've heard people say good things about this one. I've never heard of Elizabeth Torek, but I do like this cover from her right here. Has anybody heard of her? That's the first time I've seen her name.
It's a Torque.
QUE, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar, but
I've seen the name. I don't know. I couldn't place it.
I like that cover. Is anybody jumping on this reboot? New Gods.
I'm giving it a shot.
Rom V, right?
It's Rom V, so let's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
give it a shot.
I feel like Rom V's been very hit or miss for me in the past. So
Listen, his work on The Many Deaths of Layla Starr is what's giving me hope for him on New Gods.
I've never really cared for New Gods myself either. I like the designs. I like the curviness of it all, but like I've never really cared about Dark Side or All Father or any of that nonsense.
It's never been a big book, has it? Has New Gods ever been the big
They've
book?
always been
like,
like
it's
tertiary
Kirby's-
characters.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's always all of the New Gods. Like, I've never read any of that New God stuff. So all of it to me has just always been Superman plot devices.
Perry, I know you're reading Nightwing. Are you caught
Yeah.
up on that?
Yeah.
You didn't read the Tom
I
Taylor
think-
run at all, did you?
No, I jumped on what was it?
Dan Waters, 118, 117.
119, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's not 118. Yeah, I can't
119?
remember.
Had it been
120.
120, didn't it go through 119 was the
I think 119 might be the first one
The
that
last
Dan
Tom
Waters
Taylor?
was on. No, I think 118 was the last Tom Taylor, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
on that. Don't quote me. But either way, I've finished Tom Taylor's stuff. I have not started Dan Waters stuff, but I did hear Perry say he liked it. So
Yeah, that was good.
yeah,
I think Taylor's strongest suit when his run was the Redondo art. I think that it really matched what he was doing.
Ooh,
I think they've got a really good rapport. I like the stuff that they did in Suicide Squad.
very
Well,
latex.
with that note and that ugly ass Nightwing cover,
what you don't
is
like it?
going on? No,
I
it looks
love it.
terrible.
I
Ew,
love it.
it's
Dan
bad.
Panosian
It's
has been
just
killing it.
bad. It's just
Chat-
bad. That's
chat,
not his
one-
face.
That's nasty.
That's
That's not Dick
nasty.
Grayson's
That's a
face.
nasty
It's just
cover.
not his
Okay,
face.
Chat.
Drew, it is a beautiful cover, but I'm going to give that to you. I agree.
That's not Dick Grayson.
It's not Dick Grayson's face.
No.
One in the chat if you like it, two if you don't like it, guys. Let's go.
Man, I guess
One
I'm
in the
canceled. I
chat.
gotta hop off anyway. The great legend keeps telling me he's gonna whoop my ass, so I gotta go whoop his ass.
What are you? What is it? What is we've got something going on with him? Oh, the game.
No, it's
WWE, yeah.
yeah.
gotta
If I,
wrestle.
if I don't tag him in, then he'll get sad. And I don't. The last thing I want is a great legend to be sad. So I'm gonna go let him pull off some maneuvers on me.
I bet you are.
I mean, I
huh?
can't remember the last
Hey,
time.
hey.
It was on me.
Read into that, please.
Link for Drew is in the chat. Anything you want to promote before you get out of here?
Yeah, I just literally before I hopped in here, just dropped a new short about the Ultimates #6, where the Incredible Hulk, spoiler alert, kills Tony Stark, beats him to death. Yeah. You didn't want to
What
get
do you
spoiled.
And they beat
You
the
could've clicked
immortal
on- you could've
weapons of the
clicked on
Hulk.
my short and then found out within a minute that he beats him to death. Yeah, Ultimate Iron Lad. Fucker's dead. It's
Well, look
fucking
like we didn't get a lot of votes. We got 2 votes for 1 and 2 votes for 2. So it's even so far. So that tie goes to
dope.
the
That's
host.
not Dick Grayson. That's all I know.
Tie goes to the host.
All I
so
know is
great.
I'm very specific about how I want my dick to look.
Oh,
I'll tell you this: if a
all right.
cosplayer showed up looking exactly like, and of course he's gone. If a cosplayer showed up looking like this at my door, you better believe I'm not going to turn him away.
What about Gleb Melnikov?
That's
I
just a
don't
nice cover. That's just nice.
Yeah, I
It's a
don't
little
know.
daredevil-y.
Yeah, very daredevil. Wow.
I know a lot of people are feeling Titans
No,
right now. I've been pulling it, but this is one that just hasn't made it to the top of my read.
Who's
no.
writing it?
It's so freaking flat. You know,
Tom.
like I'm so angry at this is one of the things that makes me angry with DC.
Ooh.
Tom Taylor was writing it, but I don't think he's still writing it. Is he?
No, he's not. And the thing is, he didn't do great. I don't know what kind of crap show that was supposed to be. all this build up for the Titans only for them to have their asses handed to them repeatedly. It was just infuriating. Infuriating. I don't know what we were supposed to do, you know? And then like, oh, look, we've got a dark, evil Raven Trigon scenario again. Ooh, you know, okay. Like, I'm old. Like, I've seen it. I've been there, done that a few times.
Shout out to my comic book dad over at Indie Comics and Reviews. I'll be hanging out with him tomorrow night for our new Comic Book Day show. Check it out. And yes, Lorenzo, we're talking FOC. One of those rare nights. Fuck you, 90. Your vote doesn't count. We also got, I like this cover for Wonder Woman from, what is it, Daniel St. Pierre? That's a nice one. I had to put that one on the thumbnail.
John told me it's a good run. I haven't read it.
Mark from Legion of Comics will also tell you that this is a great run from Tom King.
Yep.
I've not read it, but another banger.
It is fantastic. This run of Wonder Woman is like glorious, you know? Right. And from what I read from Daniel Samper, him and Tom King had a 6-month lead going into it. And I feel like that has paid off tremendously because they've been telling a rock solid story. The only time I felt there was a shakeup was when they had to cross over into Absolute Power, you know. And even though I didn't love it, I really did enjoy Diana teaming up with Damian Wayne. That was a little bit fun.
I like Damian Wayne. He's fun.
Me too. Yeah.
I like little assholes.
Oh, and he is, but it's like so cute. He's like, what? It's like, are you kidding?
I've been enjoying these Chrissy Zulo covers. I picked up a few of them. I probably won't get this one now, but they're nice. All right, that is all of DC. There is anybody on Spider-Man?
I'm kind of on Spider-Man. I picked this issue up.
I want to read the tomorrow, the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man.
It's interesting.
Yeah, Doom gives him that new suit. I want to see what's going on. How the hell is Spider-Man gonna die 8 times, bro? Like,
don't worry. The magic of the Sorcerer Supreme, Victor Von Doom, will be there to help him.
Yeah. Why is he dying so much though?
Because he's battling. I read it quickly, so my brain cells are not great. I believe it's the children of Sidorak, and you know, Sidorak being that demon lord that empowers Juggernaut.
Sure.
And so like these, you know, demon kids are on the loose, and Dr. Doom's like, well, I don't feel like bothering with this, so I'm gonna turn you into
handle my light work.
Right. I'm gonna make you the sorcerer sidekick. Here you go, Spider-Man.
Wow.
You know? And then I've said too much, but I did not hate it. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm interested. I want to read it.
I dropped that book after 6, and I was.
And you did yourself a service.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. Well, because I was on for volume 5, the Nick Spencer run and beyond, and I read all those books, and I didn't like any of them. I was like, I just couldn't care. And then I gave the volume 6 a chance, and it was just more of the same. So I had to quit that one.
It's woo.
So he's gonna die 8 times, apparently.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Well, good luck on that.
Are they gonna be changing writers throughout the issues, which is kind of
no. It's one writer for the whole story.
Okay, because I've seen a writer for what was it, 64 maybe 65.
I know you're on Blade, right, with the bullet hunt stuff.
Yeah, I've been liking Blade. Waiting for issue 2. Feel like it's taking forever.
Not a lot of buzz for that. What about Hell Hunters? Is anybody picking up Hell Hunters? I was not going to do it, but then I saw who was writing it, Philip Kennedy Johnson, and then I saw that they're continuing the character that PKJ introduced in the Hulk series, the Ghost Rider from World War II. And I'm a sucker for World War II shit. So I'm actually probably going to pick this one up, even though I don't want to add it. I probably will. Because it's interesting enough. We got the new Ghost Rider Sal Romero that they're going to be going in further information about. Is anybody else going to be jumping in on this one with me, or am I alone on this one?
No, I'll give it a try, just mostly because of Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Yeah, PKJ's the man. That's the only reason I'm giving it a go is because he's writing it. These covers are busy. I hate it when the covers are small like that. Like, why can't they all be big? So
Yeah.
you can see them.
Because they don't get the final. They don't get the final art that they're supposed to get, and and it's a shit show.
I didn't even realize that they were rebooting Iron Man on me. I still got to finish the last volume, but I was enjoying it. I was enjoying who's the ex-girl? Diamond. What's her name?
No, you mean Emma Frost?
Emma Frost. Yes.
Oh,
I couldn't
heavens, Megatroid. Baby. Heavens.
I've been that run is making me a fan. I don't know anything about her, but I've become a fan of her from that run. And are they still married? Does anybody know?
Technically, yes.
So yeah, I need to catch up on that one to figure out what's going on. But I'll probably stay on it. Just as I like Iron Man, I always have. I don't know how I feel about that cover though. I definitely will not be on this one. I do not care.
Kidpool and Spider Boy.
Kidpool and Spider Boy. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
I will not give it a shot. I do like the cover though. Perry, you got any interest in it?
No, wasn't Kidpool in the Deadpool Wolverine movie?
DC 90s comment.
No.
Doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. A little Shane Gillis reference there. Isn't that a complaint throughout to many families? Yeah. We need to pass a law. Cliff can't get away with being this handsome anymore. It's not fair.
Oh my
Sicko.
God.
You know he's loving that, Sicko.
What about me?
You know. Yeah, what about us, Sicko?
Why you say fuck me for, dude?
Yeah, come on, man.
I mean, Perry, you got lips that work.
It's that DSL all day.
You do. You really do.
Wow.
And Marcus has got, he's got hips.
Heyo.
They don't lie.
They used to call me Bubble Butt Shaniqua in my younger days.
He don't got calf though.
Fuck you.
He don't need calves. He just needs to make sure he just needs to make sure he don't need a hip replacement. He'll be all right.
I'm slowly coming back on the calf, man. I can almost not limp. I'm looking forward to it. Perry, you excited about Magic? I don't know anything about her.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pick it up though.
How do you not know anything about Magic?
There's a lot of stuff I don't know.
She's on a million covers. She's a sex symbol.
Yeah, I've seen her around.
Yeah, I've seen her. I just don't know.
I haven't really read X-Men. I just started reading Ultimate X-Men. I've been enjoying that so far. Like every night before bed, I'm reading an issue, and it's been really fun so far. I've been enjoying it.
I'm glad. I'm glad you can read it, without like a tainted mind, because like that's a whole thing. But Marcus, she is. Oh my God, that cover's gonna be beautiful.
That is fire.
But she is Colossus's baby sister. Okay,
I heard Cliff think she's a bitch,
and
damn,
she's turned into the most horrendous bitch. And like I read her for filth every chance I get, but I mean she's a compelling freaking character. You can't deny it.
She's an X-Men, you said, right?
Yeah, of course. She starts in New Mutants, baby.
I like this one. This is Ji Hyung Lee.
Not for me.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I was gonna say, Mike, is she currently Demon Queen of Limbo? Because I'm pretty sure she signed off on getting detached from hell. So long as what's her name became the Goblin Queen, and then that's how she got Madeline hooked.
Yeah, I like this. A nice cover.
That's a bloody cover.
Yeah.
Is it Perio? Who is that? No, Davide Peratore. It looks. Yeah, I like this color. I'm not familiar with him, but I like this cover.
What, Tony?
I'm sorry. Is anybody getting that?
I'm pulling this series. Yeah, I read
the first issue. I liked it.
Yeah, there's a Stephen Platt cover in this series that I absolutely loved.
Oh, really?
I'm a fan.
Yeah, magical drugs.
We got Mystique. Anybody reading Mystique? Another X-Men book.
I flipped through the first one.
Yeah, I tried reading the first one. I didn't like it.
Okay, what about Rogue Savage Land? What's up, baby?
Oh my God, what a cash
my
grab!
money.
That is so.
Just take my money. Take my way.
Who did that cover?
Baby. That
Yeah,
is.
look at
it's a
Magneto,
poster.
bro.
Oh,
It's a
okay. It's
poster.
a
Kyra Andrews.
that makes
yeah.
much more sense. Much
I
more
didn't-
sense.
You thought it was, I thought it was a book too. I
I
didn't
thought it was
realize.
a book too. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh, dang it, I messed up. Let me get this one. Next one we got Sabretooth.
I'm just happy that Perry bought and paid for his electricity, so he has lights now.
I can turn them off if it bothers
No,
you.
no.
Sabretooth, the dead don't talk. That's kind of a cool cover, man. Who is
Unless
that?
they're a ghost.
Adam Kubert. That's dope. I like that.
What, Sabretooth is dead?
Sabretooth, the dead don't talk.
No, go back to the description.
Sabretooth is dead, but his past is alive and lethal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay, he's dead.
At the
Right.
moment. At the moment.
Oh, I've seen this cover. This buff cover got some buzz.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I got a cousin look like that.
I don't like to disrespect Frank Miller. I thought people have been a little.
I don't think he's physically able to draw anymore. I think that last time I saw him, his freaking hands up here someplace, and I don't think he can physically draw anymore.
Yeah, it's not clear to me how this cover gets approved.
Because it's Frank Miller. That's how it gets approved.
It's crazy, man.
And I do suspect, I genuinely suspect that there's like a part of it where it's like, it's Frank. He's not getting any younger. These are his last days.
Exactly.
You know? I'm
That
sure
must be
that
it.
plays into it.
And people are buying them, I bet.
No, they are.
That was a dildo in his hand.
Of course you did.
What is that?
Wait, Spider-Boy's a redhead? He's a daywalker?
I didn't even know he. I didn't even know he had blonde hair. I didn't know he had hair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he's
Doesn't he have like four eyes?
He can control his mutation. That's why certain people are after him, because like he can just turn into a regular, and then he just turns into Spider-Boy. And there's Spider-Girl. Now, fun fact about Spider-Girl, Spider-Boy was trained by Daredevil.
Yes.
And Spider-Girl is the protege of Bullseye.
Ooh.
So just when everyone thinks, oh, this is garbage, why are you reading it? I'm like, no, there are fascinating notes to be had.
Yeah, I am not reading
I'm still not getting it. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't care. It's fun. And you know what's really funny is, when people talk about, well, I like Peter when he was just broke and shit. And I'm like, that's Spider-Boy. Like issue 1, I think he's just like, well, here I am getting picked out of another school because they don't know who I am, and I'm just trying to get a free lunch. John, you made it from the New Mutants. Hi, baby.
That fucking old wolf, man. Jesus. He's in my chat. He's in my chat bitching about how long the show is taking. He's texting me and Justin, both hosts, complaining about how long the show is going. And this fucker is over here getting toasted on another fucking live stream and running to the bathroom. Like, bitch, shut your trap.
I love
had to come over here and
so much.
stop this FOC shenanigans.
I actually
crap.
I
Are we actually doing FOC? What the
Isn't
fuck?
it great?
Fall apart. I picked it up and I read the whole fucking thing, and Justin doesn't shut the fuck up, and I just want to get 4 chances.
Tony, just sit back down. Just sit back down, buddy. Take it.
How dare he talk on his YouTube show?
How dare he?
What's his
No,
problem?
how dare he text my ass when I'm trying to do a YouTube show? He wasn't doing shit. He was on your show getting toasted.
I just want to know, Tony, was I a superior guest?
Always.
Yes, you did a wonderful job.
You are superior in every level.
You did almost as good as I do when I'm on their show. But you did a great job.
Way better than anything.
Almost.
No, honestly, God, you did. You did.
I can't believe that we're actually doing. I can't believe we're actually doing FOC. I'm here for the chill. What the hell?
You don't like the FOC?
Yeah, I'm not here to FOC.
Hey, did you know that John has memberships? Did you know John has memberships?
John has
What a
membership.
hypocrite!
There it is. There it is.
The
For
hypocrisy.
years, I've heard I would
My
never get a
hypocrisy
membership.
knows no bounds.
And Cliff, how all right, I want to how do I take my shop and put it into YouTube?
Oh,
I,
right
I
from
love that I've
YouTube.
totally disrailed the FOC.
Right from YouTube, you can set up your shop, and then you like pick who you're going to set it up with and all that stuff.
Do I need? Is there like things I need? I need a gazillion more views, a gazillion more this.
You have to be at 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers to set up a shop and to get and to do memberships.
Okay, I have to look into that.
And
Okay.
it turns out it's really hard to get those watch hours if you only do
No
one
shit.
video a week. One video a week's not.
Bro, when you're
getting
doing
anywhere.
one video a week, man, I mean,
And nobody's watching this crap. Come on.
I mean, fair. I mean, we got no drama, so you know nobody's watching today.
we
Everybody says they hate the drama, but when I have drama, I have 40 people watching me.
But
I
I don't
know, but
usually.
then you don't have
I
me
do stir the
watching.
pot sometimes.
Hey, where were you? Where was everybody on friggin' Discord today?
I was there all day.
Bullshit my ass.
Okay,
I saw Tony.
What does that mean? Bullshit my ass?
That's my father saying. That's my father saying. He's Portuguese. And bullshit my ass.
Yeah, I took a
Or he
break
would
for a
say
little
kiss
bit.
my ass, but that's another story. But anyways, I was on there a couple of times. So I was driving back and forth. Nobody was there. I hung in there for a while, and then I just hopped off because nobody was there.
Yeah, we were muted most of the day.
Great
today.
story.
I did like 9 to 4 shift.
Is
All
anybody
right,
picking up
God.
the Star Wars
is
Republic?
anyone even interested in Star Wars? Like, that's the first question because because we could just skip all the Star Wars FOC in one shot.
Yeah, I have actually showed everything I wanted to show. I don't really do
There it is.
Dynamite.
So what are
I
you guys
haven't
picking
shown
up this
Dynamite
week,
books.
though? Oh, that's a good question.
Oh,
are you
what
guys
comes
picking
out
up
this week? Let me see.
G.I. Joe #1.
Oh yeah, G.I. Ho.
Oh, you already
My-
got yours.
My favorite thing on the rack,
Don't do it.
Summer Shadows.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
I like
Oh, there
Drax.
you go. Oh, Batman. ASM.
Fucking.
I want to get that.
Venom
I like
War.
Drax.
Oh, everybody copy down Circumstances password real quick.
Black Lightning.
I love Dick.
You know it.
Hashtag I love Dick.
Yeah, baby.
The
I'm gonna
Amazing Spider-Man.
So Action Comics is coming out every week, you guys said?
Yes, it
No
is.
wonder.
Yeah.
I can't afford that.
I hear that new Batman book is Batman as fuck.
Yeah.
I've
I
seen
read,
it.
Barry, I read it.
Batman AF, baby.
That's wicked. That is wicked.
I all I needed was Legion of Comics to post
I got
that
that
one
Yeah.
fucking panel where fucking Commissioner Gordon says he's Batman AF. Like
that says it. In
no,
the
sorry,
book.
that's Alfred. Sorry, Alfred says
Yeah.
that.
So
What
are
a
we getting this? Are we
stupid
getting-
fucking line.
Whoa, it slaps, okay? It
Take
slaps.
Take a moment
No cap.
and picture any Alfred you've ever seen in any Batman comic or whatever. Imagine him saying
No
that is
cap.
Batman AF. Just
Because it
imagine it.
is.
Not even as fuck. He says the letters like a fucking teenage
No.
girl.
You don't
He
have
says
to
Batman
imagine it.
AF.
It's reality. It happened.
Look how fucking old he is. The guy looks like fucking Ra's al Ghul.
Well, he's
and
staying young,
Batman
you know?
AF.
Well,
That's the
well,
dialogue that Scott
Alfred
Snyder is
Alfred's
writing.
always been older. Alfred's always
Yeah.
been older than
Hey,
Batman.
he's hip with the times, John. Okay?
And you're imagining that this old boomer is saying Batman AF.
He's got the skibbity toilet riz.
That's
I mean,
the
it's an-
line of dialogue.
It's an Elseworld. Maybe that's what they said when he was a kid in this Elseworld, and it's actually, you know,
and then he put a
old-timey.
little emoji immediately after it. Oh, fuck.
So,
He's
are we
Batman
going with the
AF.
Knuckles?
That's and Evil Mike, I'm so glad you pointed that out because I have 3 problems with that line. Number 1, the fact that Alfred is saying it. He's fucking boomer. Number 2, that he actually abbreviates it with 2 letters instead of just saying as fuck. Like, why wouldn't he just say as fuck? I don't get that. Because he can't, because it's a comic book. So we'll say AF because it's whatever.
Right.
The worst part about it is nobody fucking knows who Batman is in this universe yet. So how does he know that this is Batman as fuck? Nobody fucking knows who Batman
That's
is.
true.
How can you
Alfred?
be Batman as fuck when there is no Batman until this moment?
It's true. I'll give you that one. Because
It doesn't. The line is
he was- and
stupid
a lot
on
of
every level.
he was only supposed to observe.
It is the worst bit of dialogue, and I'm like, this is the point I was trying to make with issue 1. Issue 1 was like creeping at that line of this is stupid, and issue 2 is like, no, wait till you see what stupid really is. It's Batman as fuck.
I mean, I don't disagree with
Is
you.
it that big of a deal?
It's such a bad line. It is so it's right up there with, do you know what happens with frogs when they get hit by lightning? It is that bad.
They turn gay.
Frogs when they get by lightning.
The same thing
Same thing that happens to everything else.
There it is.
That looks like Weight Watchers right there. That's terrible.
He's a little top heavy right there.
It's fair. It's fair, Sicko. It's fair. I'm not saying I'm not a hypocrite. I am always a hypocrite. I am the biggest hypocrite.
Before I lost the 40 pounds.
I made a fucking thumbnail about what a hypocrite I am. I'm just telling you that line is trash. So don't go telling me how great Absolute Batman is when that's the lines that are in that book.
One line doesn't make the whole book.
It certainly can ruin
it. Does he actually have a Winnebago for a Batmobile?
You wanted
it's like a garbage truck Winnebago tank hybrid that like someone like fused together in a freaking chop shop / junkyard, like whatever, and people love it. People just eat it up.
That's kind of stupid.
Thank you.
I love this.
Well, the truth is, he needs a car big enough for his freaking body to fit inside.
He needs a car big enough for that goddamn ego. So there you go.
And that battle axe.
You can't fit in any normal car. Can you imagine trying to get into a Miata or something?
John AF, y'all, in a full effect tonight.
John Saget, baby.
Is anybody reading Helen of Windhorn? I've been enjoying this.
I liked issue 1 enough, but I didn't keep on after that. I was thinking maybe I'd trade weight it.
It's weird how much I like the art. I don't know why I like it so much.
That's the
it looks nice.
Bilquis Evely, right? That's the one that did the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah, Woman of Tomorrow. It's the same team. Yeah. I really like the art in this book. It's interesting. I've been enjoying this one.
I will tell anybody to get off my lawn, Sicko. I'll do it.
For that stash.
Any other books anybody's excited about? Let's see if there's any.
I'm actually not buying anything this week, I don't think.
Really?
Really?
I wish I could say that.
Let's see what my list looks like.
About the metal, precious metal.
I'm trade weighting that one at this point.
Okay.
I know it's going to be great. I know they'll release a beautiful hardcover at some point, so I
can't afford that. Is that the last issue?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is anybody on Wind?
Second to last.
Wind is back,
baby. Me all the time.
Gay AF, right?
There it is.
Let's go.
I liked volume 1. I never went beyond it.
Yeah, I've been on all of it. I'm a Tynan stan, so I've been enjoying this one. I like Michael Dialynis' art. I really like it.
90. Not buying books on a Wednesday, John as fuck. Oh my god.
YouTube used to be 90.
Now it's John Saget.
Yeah. Well, that's what I got going on this week. But I won't be into shop till I haven't picked up my books in a while, but I can finally walk again. And so I'll be back. I'll be back Friday. Looking forward to it. Nice. Anything else we want to talk about before we get out of here, guys? We're well over an hour at this point. Anything going on with you guys? Any drama? We didn't have any drama, guys. Sorry.
I tried to bring some. I did my best.
Yep.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I have the more challenge.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about that?
You don't know about the Hot Wings challenge?
No, I just said, do you want to talk?
I like how you just want him to know what it is and not have to explain it to everybody. I'm doing the Hot Wings. You don't know what the Hot Wings challenge?
Oh, you don't know what it is?
This is like the 5th year running. We
still not explaining it.
I know. So I get the no, hold on. No.
Pointing is not going to help.
The heathenistic, right? So this is the season 25, I think it is, of the Hot Ones. You know how they that YouTube channel where they interview celebrities while they eat hot wings?
Stop talking, Tony.
No, I'm not talking. You talk like for friggin' 3 hours straight. My turn. So every year, this is the 5th year running. We do the whole line of them right there.
Everybody should go and watch.
Everybody does a line.
Season 3 was the best. That was the year that Tony thought ice cream was the solution, and he drank so much. He ate so much ice cream and drank so much milk. He had to end the stream early, go outside and puke.
I just walk away. I puke over the deck, and I come back, and the next day the guy who owns the house had to clean his yard.
Yeah,
No,
'Cause it was
man.
all over
and he
the-
invited him back.
What a
Yeah,
nice
no.
house guest.
So yeah, we're gonna do it.
And that's on your channel then, Old Wolf
Yep,
65.
Old Wolf, yep.
Is it this Saturday?
Saturday night.
Yeah, this Saturday coming. They have at
What
8
time?
ATURDAY.
And I
H-O-T.
I tried some old sauces. I'm really like I'm gonna hurt this year. I know I'm gonna hurt this year. Julie,
Well,
my
I'll
wife's
tune.
gonna kick ass like she always does, but I'm gonna hurt this year.
There it is.
We'll tune in to watch Old Wolf hurt. I'll
Yeah.
tune in for that.
We got 10
Definitely.
And the
people
next
doing
day
it.
on Discord, I'm sure he'll be in there talking about how hard it hurt coming out.
We got 10 people doing it. We have my brother's gonna be doing it. He's new to it, so we'll see how far he
Ooh.
goes. A majority of the same people before. The kids come in and they do it. If you saw it last year, the guy with the bowl of ice, he's gonna be there. So
That
it's
guy.
a good time.
That guy.
Oh,
guy
you're
with
bringing back Bowl of Ice guy. Oh,
Bowl of
man.
Ice is
Oh, yeah,
back.
we're bringing him back.
What?
Can't wait, dude. He was my favorite.
He really stole the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see, watch season 4, just so you get an idea. Season 4 was a clusterfuck because it was like we had too many people. But the
Season 3 is the season when Tony just walks off screen and
I
the
just
show
disappeared.
ends, and
I
you know
just
he just
disappeared.
puked over the side of the house.
Yeah.
That's the season.
I like how
Very casual.
John says it like he was there.
I was watching live and I was loving it. He got paler and paler as the evening went on. At first, you think he's going to turn bright red because of the heat, and then it was like, no, too much ice cream, buddy. Stop! You got to pump the brakes on that.
I was
On all
drinking
that
milk.
dairy.
I was
There's a
drinking- I was
lot of dairy.
stealing milk and eating ice cream, and I was like,
You
I
can't
was
just have
standing
hot
there.
wings and
Yeah.
dairy. You're really it's a dangerous recipe.
Do you have any tactics for this year?
I've been trying and I've been failing. I sugar, milk, bread. I've been failing every time.
Do you eat the entire wing, or is it just take a bite of the wing?
I usually eat the whole wing.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
You can just bite a piece, but I try to eat the whole wing.
That's a
Yeah, you
real
got-
man.
Yeah.
We'll
And
tune in this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, good.
Eight
I was
o'clock.
just say tune in this Saturday and watch Old Wolf hurt. I guess is going to be
Oh yeah.
the coming attraction for that one.
It's gonna
Tune in
hurt.
right now. Link is in the chat. Thank you so much, Tony, for jumping on. I appreciate you, my man, and thank you so much for hassling John and No Good so that they showed up here tonight as well.
No
I
problem.
appreciate you, my brother. Cliff, link is in the chat for you as well. What do you got going on, my man?
Well, this Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Pop Culture Philosophers, it's Rockin' Robbie on Cliff on Comics, or for Comics and Coffee with Cliff. So I'm
Yep.
very much looking forward to that. We got
That's
our
awesome.
our Bussy Busters. We got our
Yeah.
Comic of the Week. We got the whole, you know.
Everybody needs to get a Busty Busters t-shirt.
Nah, stop saying that word. God help me.
Bussy.
Oh, my God.
Stop saying it. All I can think of is I got to make a remix of Bussy. And the other thing is, like, there's that scene. So my mom is a serial killer, where that woman is in court and she's trying to frustrate her, and she's flashing her legs and saying "Pussy Willow, Pussy Willow, Pussy Willow" just to drive the woman crazy. So every time you're like, "Oh, that word," I'm like, "Bussy."
Is your mother still in jail for being a serial killer?
It was a movie. and
It was
it's
a
not-
movie called Serial Mom with Kathleen Turner.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
John
That
Waters.
movie- and that movie, since we're gonna do this, that movie was campy AF.
It was.
Ah.
AF.
Yeah, it was
That's
campy.
all that John Waters does. He does camp.
Yeah, he does, and he does it.
Yep.
The best.
Primo.
So yes, that's Saturday morning. Wednesday night, which is tomorrow night on the Council of Comics, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nate from Whole Yacht Comics is going to be joining us, and then we're doing the second movie in that Western saga, Italian spaghetti Western Clint Eastwood thing.
Yep.
More money, more dollars, whatever it's called.
Yep.
That we're doing that Sunday. That's at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Tony, the old wolf, will be joining us Monday at 8 p.m. for New Keys and Hot Comics.
And he'll still be
when-
suffering from his week before, I'm sure.
Oh,
Is he
don't
going to actually show
care.
up this time?
Yeah, you better show up this time.
yeah. I was supposed to be there Monday, and I forgot all about it.
I
Well,
sent
sounds
messages,
about right.
links. I did virtual calls. Nothing. Nothing.
Fail.
Epic
you got.
failure.
You better make it a good show, then, Tony. You got some making up to do, my man.
What do I need to bring?
But dude,
Nothing. You just talk shit about the keys back out.
Oh, okay, I can talk shit. No problem. I'm pretty good. At that.
Yeah, I can confirm.
Could
you
do it
can.
yesterday.
Not from the chat. He was busy bagging and boarding and sorting.
There
You
it
know.
is.
Oh, you should have seen all the books I put away. Honestly,
Oh,
God.
I'm sure.
Nobody
it was
wants to see
glorious.
any of it.
Link for Cliff is in the chat, guys. Tune in. Do not miss Old Wolf. And what's the over/under on Tony showing up? We'll need to figure that out.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
Well, I have his
Cool.
email now, so that should move me into the 60% chance range.
I give you my phone number. Didn't I give you my phone number?
No, you
Fingers
haven't given me
crossed.
your phone number. You send that to me in the DMs, please.
Cliff, do you have mine? I got Tony's. I'll give you Tony's phone number.
no one's mine. No one wants mine.
Nobody
I
wants
want yours, damn it. I want Californians when it's midnight over here and disrupt their lives.
Let's just all swap.
All
What
right,
was
thank
that?
you for jumping on, Cliff. I appreciate you, my man. Again, link is in the chat. Check my man out. We've also got the hypocrite here.
Yo.
Hey,
What's up?
You want
man?
to talk? You want to talk about your channel and your hypocrisy, or
Yes, I mean absolutely. Cliff mentioned. I forgot to mention one thing that Thursday night I'm hanging out with him on Gary B's channel.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Can you please, because I got to be there. Can you please DM me
Yeah,
the list that I made that I
Yeah,
can no
I got
longer
you.
remember?
I got my movies right here. So I'm all ready. We're doing a 10-1-1. Me and Chuck Hensey, all inspired by this gentleman right here. So Cliff set us up. We're gonna crush it, knock it down, and have a good time on the Gary B channel on Thursday night. That should be a lot of fun. I have channel memberships now. I just opened it up, and it was a buck wild decision that I had railed against for a really long time. And there's some fun videos on my channel of me poking fun at myself about it. It is John AF all the way. And huge thank you to Legion of Comics for giving me some guidance and then ridiculing me a ton and then gifting 5 memberships to people that were live in the chat. It was hilarious. He was awesome. And shout out to Mark.
Mark is the man. Yeah, shout out to Legion of Comics. That's my guy right there.
I
Love
joined
that
up
dude.
today.
You did. So I'll have to go live more often and make sure you can show off your Storm and Cyclops emojis.
There you go.
Plug in, guys, and maybe get a membership to John's Comics with Kids. Link is in the chat. Thank you so much for coming through, John Saget. We always appreciate some John as fuck in our lives. You know what I mean?
I did
You
a
know
lot
what I
more
mean?
swearing tonight than I've done in a while, so it's kind of
it's good.
And last but not least, we've got
What do
Perry
you
Comics
mean?
in here. I've got a few channels I need a link for this motherfucker. What's
Well,
going
the
on
only-
with you, my
Perry's
man?
my preferred alternate universe Joe Rogan, you know?
Thank you.
Like I would if I had to sacrifice one to a volcano, it's gonna be Joe. And I'm gonna keep Perry.
You're far
Well,
too
I
kind.
think you should not, Cliff. If that's how you feel, don't ever join the Discord because he'll change your mind.
Whoa,
you
I'm
got?
extremely nice on Discord.
What do you got going on, Perry?
So the Perry Comics and Perry Gaming are just like on autopilot right now. So I've been focused on a new channel with me and TK, Comic Lore, where we're trying to just like focus on putting out comic book videos and stuff. So should be uploading some more videos as the weeks and coming months come by.
Speak of the devil, we've got TK in the chat as well. And the
Shout
thing
out
that
to
I need,
TK.
and I said it before, but I'll say it again, guys, go check out the video. You got TK doing voices, you got Perry doing voices, you got their ladies doing voices.
Yes.
But the main thing I need from you guys is go and comment on that channel, on that video, and tell Perry, does his Batman voice suck?
yes.
Or is it
It's a
good?
6 out of 10.
I wouldn't
That's
go
passing.
But did
I
you
wouldn't go
sniff
that
any
high.
corks?
No corks for sniff. That cork channel isn't me, by the way. I don't know who that is, but it's not me.
I
Seems
have
to
no
always
idea what
show
you-
up when you've
But
been
you
in the
have to
chat.
admit that it really does sound like you.
No, I wish I would have came up with the idea, but no, unfortunately, it
It's
wasn't me.
very much a
You gotta
Perry
get,
moment.
you gotta get a little more
No,
bass.
I can't even
back
spell
end.
cork.
If the Cork channel becomes a channel member of my channel, it would be amazing.
So Perry, when you do Batman, you gotta get a little more bass in the back end of your voice.
Well, I'm trying to get as bassy as I can. Okay, it's hard.
Can we get an example of your Batman voice?
No,
here?
absolutely not. Marcus,
You
let's
should
hear
just play
your
the
Batman
video.
voice.
Just play the video.
Marcus got a
Yeah,
great
play the video.
Batman voice.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Okay,
Very
let's
good.
do it, guys. Before we get out of here, let's do it. Let's
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
let's do it.
It's not
Let's
cringy
hear it.
enough. I uploaded it. You got to make me watch it now.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Amanda Waller is pulling the strings. Just like
She's always pulling the strings.
Don't
That
even.
bitch.
Don't even. I can't.
Oh, I'm not turning.
In costumes and happily collect candy. Gotham City is not Metropolis. Tonight will always be scattered by a serial killer named Holiday. Holiday waged
not
a year-long
bad, bro.
war against a criminal element that held my city in a chokehold for decades, specifically the Falcone family. Carmine,
Falcone
the Roman
family.
Falcone, Gotham's
I think
untouchable
anybody who
crime
made fun of
lord.
Christian
He
Bale is like, yeah, Christian's not that bad.
Well, I
You
like
know-
Christian Bale, dude.
You know what? Honestly, I am gonna give you the 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
Because-
right.
Because if I didn't know you, it probably would be more passable. But it's the fact that I do know you. I can't ignore your voice in there. But it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the worst. It's not bad. To
It's not the good. It's not the best, but it's not the
It's,
worst.
it's terrible. I'm going to tell you.
It is not terrible.
Cliff's opinion is the only one that matters here. Let's be
I'm going to
honest.
tell you the
Most
truth,
of the
Perry.
time.
It's terrible. Thank you to everybody that jumped on. We actually talked about FOC tonight. There was no drama for the week, but hopefully somebody's racist for the next week and we can get
Oh,
back
for
to
the love of God. You know, Marcus, what are you talking about, Hope? 52% of America's racist. There you go.
Oh, let's not start that now. Come on
Marcus, you know I'm
now.
being funny. But let me tell you something.
Kamala was
Like,
robbed.
all we need is to get those statistics. Get those statistics on why CGC is doing layoffs, and that'll be all the drama we need.
Okay.
Hey,
All right,
all I know
well,
in
get-
Discord, everybody at that day when I was in Discord, 2 years from now, they're all kissing my butt. The whole thing. If you weren't there in Discord, you missed out that time. Nighty knows what I'm talking about because I'm flying to Florida just so he can kiss my butt in 2 years.
Oh my!
Oh yeah.
I want to watch.
I'm going to come.
I bet you are.
I also have a Discord, guys, so I'll go ahead and link that as well if you guys want to join that.
You do anything
Right.
there?
I'm trying to get it more active. The only channel that's really active right now is the gambling channel, but I'm trying to get the other channels to go, so you guys can help me out with that maybe. And then, of course, we're always hanging out in the Jigs Kingdom Discord, so if you want to come find me, you can probably find me in there. Definitely during the day, during the week, that's where you can find me. So check it out, guys. I know Discord is confusing, but it's really not as confusing if you just ignore all the text channels and just focus on the voice channels, because that's where we always are. So if you guys are, if you're not comfortable with Discord, just ignore everything else, focus on the voice channel, jump in, unmute yourself, and have a good time with us, man.
Yeah,
We always
exactly.
do. And it's nice, Tony jumps in during the workday, gives him some people to talk to when he's traveling between jobs. It's just a place to hang out for a little bit in between working all day. So
And I appreciate that. I appreciate
yeah, definitely check out Jigs Kingdom. We always have a good time in there, and it's welcoming to all parties involved except for me. So definitely come check it out. I appreciate everybody that jumped on tonight. I thank you so much for making my show what it is. Thank you to the chat for keeping it lit. I'm nothing without you guys. You guys are what motivate me to show up every week. I seriously want to go to bed every Tuesday night, but I don't do it because I love doing this with you guys so much. So thank you so much for that. We'll be back next week, God willing. But that's all there's my comic book dad, Indie Comics and Review, still in here. So let me go ahead and plug my show tomorrow night with him, 9:00 Eastern time, 8 p.m. Central time. We'll be starting that show. We're there every Wednesday. So if you can't make it tomorrow night, maybe another night you can make it. But it's a great show. And that's another show where we're talking about comic books. So if you're about that comic book life, come check us out. I know Wednesday nights are busy, but if you got time, you are welcome to come see us. And shout out to my homie No Good. Check them out. either John's Comics with Kids or No Good every Tuesday night. Before my show, they're talking for 3 hours about one single issue.
Yes, they do. God damn.
Accurate.
And so if that's your kind of thing, definitely check it out. Holla, Chiefs. Nada mas. We are the team of destiny, and no one can deny it after that win over the Broncos. I love it so much. But that's all I got this time. Until next time, peace.